measure of dispersion, range, variance, and standard deviation for ungrouped data. So, measure of dispersion, a measure of variability of a set data is a number that conveys the idea of spread for data set with range, standard deviation, and variation. So, range is the distance between the largest and the smallest value, and as such gives an idea of spread of data set. However, the range does not use the concept of deviation. It is affected by outliers but does not consider all values in the data set. Thus, it's not a very useful measure of variability. So we can get the value of the range by getting the highest value minus the lowest value. So find the range by the given data below. So find the range of grade 9 students, mango, and star apple. So hanapin natin yung range ng grade 9 students of section mango and star apple. So ito yung ano nila, yung grade nila. Tapos ipagma-minus lang natin. Pag-minus lang natin yung highest value niya, which is 97. Tapos yung lower value ng mango is 90. So 97 minus 90 is equal to 7. So yung sa star apple naman, based sa data natin, yung pinakamataas na grade is 98. And ang pinakamababa is 87. So ipag-minus lang din natin 11. So, nakuha natin tong nasa ilalim nila, yung x is equal to 93.6, x is equal to 92.2. Pagpa-press lang natin lahat ng data sa mango. So, ayan, pagpa-press lang natin yung 95, 94, 97, 92, 90. Tapos, i-divide natin sa 5, since 5 kasi yung data na nandiyan. Sa star apple, same process lang din. Ipag-add natin, tapos i-divide natin sa 5. So, ang answer sa mango is 93.6. Sa star apple naman is 92.2. So, variance. The variance for a given data is the square of the standard deviation of the data. So, meron tayong variance of the population and variance of the sample. Standard deviation. The standard deviation is a measure of how spread out numbers are. Its symbols is, so yan siya, yung para siyang O, the Greek letter sigma. So, meron din tayong standard deviation of population and standard deviation of sample. So, yung procedure for computing standard deviation. So, first, kailangan natin hanapin yung mean of the n numbers. So, number 2, for each number, calculate the deviation, yung difference, between the number and the mean of the numbers. Step 3, calculate the square of each deviation and find the sum of this squared deviation. So, yung fourth step, ito yung pinaka-importante. Kasi, if the data is a population, so yung pag-population yung hinahanap natin, then divide by the n. So, ayan, i-divide lang natin siya by the n. Pero, if the data is a sample, then divide the sum by n minus 1. So, yung pagpopulation, i-divide lang natin siya sa n. Tapos, pag sample, mag-minus na tayo ng 1. Tapos, yung fifth step is find the square root of the quotient in step 4. So, yung answer natin sa step 4 is a square root lang natin siya, and yun na yung final answer natin. So, ito na yung example. Find the variance of the standard deviation. So, the following were obtained by a sampling population. So ito yung data natin is yung 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yung first step is hanapin natin yung mean based dun sa steps nung ipinakita ko nung kanina. So ayan, ipag-add lang natin yung mga value natin, which is yung 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tapos, i-divide by n. Yung n, malalaman natin yung n kung ilan sila. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 sila. So, i-divide lang natin siya sa 5. So, yung mean is equal to 40 over 5. So, pag plus natin yan, yung 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40 over 5. Tapos i-divide lang natin siya. 40 divided by 5 is equal to 8. So, yung mean natin is yung 8. Yung sa second step naman, yung summation of x minus mean squared minus n minus 1. So, yun yan. So, yung x natin is ito. Yung x natin. So, take note, sa step na to, iisa-isahin natin yung mga x natin. So, yung 6 minus 8, 6 kasi yung first value natin is 6. 6. And then, the second value natin is, yung mean natin is yung 8. So, 6 minus 8, tapos squared. So, yun lang yun. 6 minus 8, tapos is squared. So, yung answer dyan is, tapos sa part na to, ito na yung may magma-minus na tayo, yung 5 minus 1, yung n minus 1. So, ang answer dyan is 10 over 4. Tapos, 10, i-divide lang natin siya sa 4 is equal to 2.5. So, yung last step natin, which is yung isa-square lang daw natin, yung quotient ng answer sa number 4. So, yung square root of 2.5 is equal to 1.8. So, 1.8 na yung final answer natin. Next is standard deviations. So here is the example. So, a group of students tested on how many hours do they spend on the 3 different places located in school during their free time, such as library, canteen, and gymnasium. So, the result of the test are shown in the following table. So, according to this test, which place in the school students spend, for which of the values representing hours do they spend. So ito yung value natin, yung table natin, yung school places, library, canteen, and gymnasium. Tapos yung next naman is yung mga hours na i-spend nila dun sa place na yon. Meron 6 hours, 7, 4, 6, 7, 2, 7, 3, 3, 6 sa library. So, ayun na. So, first, uunahin na muna natin yung library. So, here is the table and the given. So, first, hahanapin natin yung mean niya. So, ipagpapress lang natin ulit lahat and then, i-divide natin sa mean sa count ng number natin, so yung n natin, i-divide natin sa n. So, ipagpa-plus lang natin n, i-divide sa n. So yun na, pinag-plus-plus na natin siya lahat, tapos i-divide sa 10 is equal to 5.1. So, yung 5.1, yun na yung mean natin. So, next step natin is yung iisa-isahin natin siya, yung 6 minus 5.1, 6, nakuha natin yung 6 dito, mismo sa given na to. Yung 6 is yun yung x natin. Tapos yung mean natin is yung 5.1. So, sa part na to, so 6 minus 5.1 squared. So, tapos, i-divide natin siya sa 10 minus 1. So, ang answer dyan is 32.9 divide 9. So, first, unahin muna natin yung 32.9, i-divide sa 9. So, ang answer dun is 3.65. Tapos, last is square root natin siya. Square root of 3.65 is equal to 1.91 h. Yung h is yung hours. Next is, canteen. So, hours that the student spent. So iyon, ipagpapalas lang din natin yung x natin, which is ito, yung 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 over 10. So, 10 siya yung n natin kasi 10 silang lahat. So, iyan, pagpapalas na natin siya, 40, i-divide natin sa 10 is equal to 4. Tapos, so, ayun, isa-isahin ulit natin yung x natin, yung x minus mean. Yung mean natin is 4. So, ayun siya. So, kaya 2 minus 4 squared. 4 kasi yung mean natin, yung 2 naman is yung x natin, tapos squared. So, ayun na, 10 minus 1 ulit. Tapos, ang answer dyan is 52 over 9. So, yung 52, i-divide lang natin siya by 9. So, it's equal to 57. Tapos, isa-squared natin siya. Ang answer is 2.40h. So, yung last is school places gymnasium. So, ayan, pagpa-plus ulit natin siya, yung x natin. 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 over 10. 10 ulit kasi 10 silang lahat. So, ang answer dyan is 4 ulit. 4. So, yung mean natin is 4. So, same step. Ipagpa-plus lang natin yung x natin, which is ito. And then, yung mean natin, which is yung 4. So, 4 minus 4 squared. Tapos, plus 4 minus 4. So, ang answer dyan is 22.9. Tapos, yung S, 2.44, nakuha natin yan nung pag-divide natin sa 22 divided by 9 is equal to S tsaka 24. So, ang answer dyan is 1.56 H. Yung H is yung hour.